if you need to make a really big decision and you're like, oh my God, what do? I don't know how to choose. I don't know, what to decide. There are pros and cons to everything, and I'm just stuck. Then I have a quick tip for you. Now, just to clarify that this is not about medical conditions or life and death conditions or any of that, but just the, big decisions that sometimes we need to make in life. Other big decisions. Now, this might be a given, but in case you need a reminder, because sometimes I need a reminder for that. So in case you need a reminder, my main tip is really to take your time. Not make a decision right now. In many situations, you can do that. Maybe it's uncomfortable. Maybe you don't feel, like that's the ideal situation. But you can indeed, in many situations, take time. You can take time to study it, research it, think about it, consult with people if you need to. It's okay to tell people you'll get back to them tomorrow or next week or after the weekend or in a couple of days. You can ask them, is it okay if I get back to you? Maybe you can say, I really want to, but I have some concerns, or I really want to, but I'm not sure if I can do it. Or you can just say, let me think about it. Or you can say, I need to check my schedule. Or you can say, I need to check something. Or you can say, fantastic, let me just get back to you in a couple of days or next week. It's okay. In most cases, it's going to be okay. Or in a lot of cases, okay, it's going to be okay. My other tip is that whatever happens with this decision is to love yourself and give yourself credit for doing the best that you could with what you had. Trust yourself that you're going to be okay, even if things don't work out, even if it was some sort of opportunity that you wanted to take and you weren't sure it's a good opportunity or a good fit or good timing, or there were warning signs and you weren't sure whether to listen to them or you're making it up. Whatever the decision, the situation is, trust yourself that you can find your way to move through that and to come out the other end okay. Even if you said yes and then you wish you hadn't, or you said no and you wish you said yes, or whatever the decision was, sometimes you can go back and change that. And if you can't, you're still going to be okay. Again, like I said, this is not about medical conditions or anything like that. But let's say you said no to a job or a client that you would have usually really, really wanted to, but there were issues there that made it not the best situation for you, or you thought it might not be. You're gonna find another one. You're gonna find another client or another business or another job, and you are going to be okay. It might not feel like that, it might not seem like that, you might not know how yet, but trust yourself. Trust yourself and give yourself credit for just doing the best you could with what you had. You don't have a crystal ball, and it's very easy to go back and doubt ourselves instead of just saying, okay, you know what? I'm not gonna treat myself like that. I did the best I could. This is done. Now what can I do now to move forward? So I really invite you to take this opportunity, whether it worked out the way you wanted to or not, and whether you are still in the process of deciding what to do, to take this as an opportunity to love yourself. All right, I have another whole video about that where I go really into detail about practical ways you can love yourself better. So you know what, maybe just click the link on the screen and we'll go there and we'll discuss it further to make sure that you can come through for yourself and you can be there for yourself and you will be okay.